Welcome. We're here on a beautiful location here in Lana'i still at the Sensei at the Four Seasons.
Yes, this area is called Ko'eli. So, yeah, I say that I am disappointed that the sign doesn't point out this significant place as being the heart of Lana'i at Ko'eli.
Yeah, I agree with that. When you come here, you will feel the frequency and the vibration and the beauty that's around. The hotel doesn't do it justice, just like everyone knows me. It is not about the property, it is about the frequency and the vibration of the energy and the land itself. And the reason why we are specifically in this location is because of the frequency of the land itself. If we go back in history and we look at some of the things that have happened here and the vibration of the energy of the spirits that are on this land and the experiences and the love that has been on this land, that is the reason why we have our beautiful friend Alberta de Jetley to share the stories, to help you understand the magic that has been for centuries and lifetimes with her people and other people that have been here before in her generations.
So it's just a very special place. And even when I was a little girl, our family moved up to this location in 1951. Even as a little girl, I would go and I would lie under this tree and look up all the way to the top of the tree and dream of the people who had been here and who had come here and were still leaving their memories for me to absorb. It's like fantasy. It's like a fairy tale.
It is like a fairy tale.
I cannot tell you how many things I've envisioned from just lying under this tree.
Oh, I understand it because just being here, I have been here for a total of maybe 40 minutes, right? Here in the garden and here walking around from check-in to coming to the, porch of the room that we're staying in. And you can feel the frequency and you can feel the energy of the spirits that are on this land. Like I told you before we start filming, I went and I walked this little path for just a moment, and there was this one gray fish that came up to me. Just one gray fish. It was covered with fish, but there was this one gray fish that kept continuing to stay right next to me with no scales. And then I felt, and it just let me pet him. He just kept letting me pet him. He was just sitting there. And I can feel the frequency and the vibration of the spirits that are on this land. Not in the hotel, on the land itself. And when I come here, I feel like as if that they're friendly. I don't feel any type of fear or burden or heaviness or stress from the spirits that I feel here on this specific location. And the happiness that I feel with your ancestors and your family that has been here before. There's a little joke where people have always said that, our spirits haunt us, but I believe that spirits allow themselves to come to us so that we can allow ourselves to be awakened. And sometimes they will haunt us, right? And sometimes they'll turn off and on the lights, or they'll knock at our window, or they'll do silly little things. But that's to get our attention. It's never, ever negative. And one of the things that's really special about this specific area, and that is obvious to, I'm hoping and I'm assuming to many guests that come here, is that it is a very special place because it's filled with spirits and energy that is about peace and welcoming. I don't feel any type of heaviness or burden on this land. One of the things that I did notice when I walked that way is that I felt, and I'd love to hear about this story, if you can share with me, if you even know about it, when I walked that way and back where I see the big trees next to where those big, huge, tall pine trees are, I felt many.
You hear children?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because that's where the school was.
Oh, really?
Up in that area, there's a big tree there. Right next to that tree was the principal's house. That's where the principal lived. But there was a one-room schoolhouse there, so that's why you're hearing the children.
I keep hearing, yeah. I was wondering.
So all my life, you know, I'd be sound asleep and all of a sudden I'm back in the house and I'm looking across at what was the old reservoir and I'm playing with my friends. That we had a tree house in that tree.
How cute.
But that's why you're hearing the voices of children.
Because that's where the school was.
You're hearing the voices of children playing.
Yes.
And that's such a happy sound.
It is a happy sound. I feel very happy here. Like, I feel joy and I feel celebration. But like I said, happiness. I don't feel any type of heaviness or worry or burden. And then when the fish came, it was just like this soft and gentle love. And it felt very innocent, which is, it makes sense. Okay. I just wanted confirmation with that because that was very interesting.